Hi friends, welcome to Debra's Money Journey. Thank you everybody for being here. I want to welcome you to my video. I am getting ready to do a cash stuffing, but I do have a confession to make, guys. I made my whole video, did everything, and realized at the very end that it was not recording. So my heart just sank. I did all this for 20 minutes and I have no video footage of what I did. But I'm going to share with you what I did. I think that's what I'm going to do. And just to let you know that life happens sometimes. And when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Okay, so for my So You Think You Can Save challenge, I have $10 here. I went ahead and marked off a stack of cash. Those are worth $10. My banks are worth $5. And so I added $10 today. I am working on this challenge all year. My goal is to save as much money as I can in 2026. I hope I can do this like 2 times, even 3 times would be great. But I am trying to at least finish the first challenge and then I will probably go to another one. So if you're interested in the challenge and you don't have a copy, it's free. Go to my Ko-fi shop and grab a copy and start saving. You can start at any time. We will be saving all year. Okay, so let's share what I've saved. I saved a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 125, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Wow, can you believe that? I have $150. That is wonderful. So I'm very excited about that. How is your savings going? I hope that it's going well. I know people have multiple challenges that they're working on. So hopefully this is one of them and that you have some money set aside. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you consider subscribing and joining me on my financial journey. I promise you it'll be a roller coaster. I'm saving money, working on challenges. I'm saving for retirement. So I'm sharing my highs, my lows, my ups and downs, and how I plan to reach my goals. And I would love it if you would be a part of my journey. All right, so I'm working on a game. This game is by Miss Sadie J. And I'm showing you what I did, okay? So this first game was finished. I had to do my last move. I got a 2, so I put an X there and I saved $5. So I saved $31. That was the total amount for game number 1. So now we're moving on to game number 2. And Sassy Beauty Budgets, Miss Erin, she already went. She's in the center. I believe I got a 1, so I saved $2. Then I got a 2. I saved 5, and so I put my X here. So that is where we are at, guys. We are still going strong with game number 2. So I hope, one of us wins this one. So that will, be a little more friendlier competition. Maybe we should have mixed up the rules, but, at the end of the day, we're saving money, so that's all that counts. But this game, you can get it from Money Boss in the Making, Sadie J. This is her game. And go ahead and watch both of those ladies' channels and support them. And so Tic Tac Dough is in the books. I have made my move and I am now on the board. Okay. All right, friends. So last but not least, I have converted one of my older binders into a travel binder. I have wanted to do this all year. I just did not get started working on it. So I am using this temporarily until I get a new binder to house my travel challenges and to work on saving for my trips, because my first trip I want to take is coming up soon. I want to do something in the month of May. In May, which is next month. Wow. So I have to get all of that solidified. I'm still working on that. It's tax season. I got to get my taxes finished, so I'm working on that too. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, I'll be done with that, both of those things, my travel plans and my taxes. All right, guys, so let's get started. I'm going to share with you what I did. I did have a few extra dollars left over. I left it in here for the next time. But let me share the challenges and what I saved. And oh boy, I'm just really upset because I did such a good job going through this binder. Okay, so the first challenge is a challenge I created. It's going for a ride. That's where I'm driving down, I guess, Route 66, headed for a road trip. There's nothing like a good road trip. I love getting on the road, taking off. And because I'm so close to Las Vegas, a lot of times that's where we end up going. Sometimes Palm Springs, Palm Desert, that's also close. So for this one, I marked off a 5, a 2, a 2, and a 3. And that was a total of $12. And so let me make sure I saved 5, 10, 11, 12. So I saved $12 in the Going for a Ride challenge. All right, the next challenge was the picnic, the group of ladies having a fun picnic. And I was just mentioning that it's fun to be able to, go on a picnic or do some outdoor activities with some of your friends. And even if you're not going far away on a trip, you can always do something like have a staycation where you go to the beach, somewhere close, somewhere local, and you can still have just as much fun. So I was able to save $10 in this one. Here's my $10. So that one is just getting started. Most of these challenges, guys, are just getting started. So I just started them on this video. All right, this is the destination. It's like a savings challenge box. It comes from Bookish Mama Budgets. Let me make sure I have everything. Okay, and so I'm going to be working on 2 challenges at the same time. This is a roll and save, and so for this one I rolled $5, and so that is what I saved. And for this one, it's a shut the box version. I love the cruise ship in the background. Okay, so for this one, I used a 6-sided dice and I rolled it. So I ended up getting a 1, 2, and 3. So I marked those off. Then I got a 2 again. So because I already marked it off, I ended the game. I ended up not getting the 4, 5, and 6. So I saved $15. And because I have 15 here, 5 here, I saved $20 in this game. So I'm excited about how much money I'm going to end up saving in this one. All right, my next challenge comes from Saving with Sam, and this is a cupcake challenge. And I know that when you go out of town, you want to have some treats every now and then and be able to go out and enjoy a good meal, not worry about the calories and all of those things. You're just going to enjoy yourself, and that includes having some nice desserts. So I thought this was perfect. So I'm going to be adding $5 to each cupcake. And so for this round, I saved $10. And so that's what I put in there for this particular challenge. Okay, the next challenge. This one came from Jessica. Now, Jessica is her Etsy shop name, but I'm not sure what the I think she has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure what her channel name is, and it's not on the savings challenge. So I can't give her credit for it, but she does have an Etsy shop, and I'll try to tag it if I can. All right, so there's all of these travel-related icons, packing for the beach. I am going to be making those all worth $2, so I went ahead and crossed off 4 of them, and so I have $8 saved in this challenge. So this one's off to a nice start. What are your travel plans? What are you planning to do this year, or have you already gone on your trip? Let me know in the comments. What are you going to be doing for your travel plans this year? All right, and this cute challenge comes from Madeline Budgets. This beach gonna get whatever body I'm giving. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love this. This is just the cutest challenge. Oh my gosh, so adorable. So yes, enjoy your beach body and enjoy your vacation. and have some fun. And who cares what other people think? You are going to enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. So I went ahead and I marked off a 5, a 2, a 2, and a 1. That is $10, guys. And so for this one, I saved $10. So in the Beachbody Challenge, we have our first $10. And actually that one is a $20 challenge. So I do have other animals to feature. It's like a series of animals. So I'll be sharing the other ones as I go through this. So thanks, Madeline. I love that one. All right. And then the last challenge was my vacation challenge. It comes from Jessie Budgets. And I had a $20 bill left over. And so that's what I did. So I crossed off the 15 and the 5. I'll color that in later. And so $20 was added to my vacation challenge. This one is one I have been working on for over a year. Well, probably a year. And I started this one when I was working in my personal care binder. So I just moved it to this binder because I want all my travel related challenges, you know, to be together. So I have saved 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 550. That's 450. And this makes 5. And I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh my gosh, $515. Yes, I'm so excited. And this one is very close to being finished. Again, it's a $600 challenge and I'm almost finished. And yes, perfect timing because this money is definitely going to be used for my vacations. This year I want to go on at least 3 or 4 vacations, and I'm going to do the first one next month. I have my family cruise in August, and then I'll have the fall, I'll have my birthday, I'll have tons of time to do something else. So that is what I am saving, or what I have saved for my travel. I want to get a new binder. I'm going to try to shop around and do that, spruce it up a little bit. All right, so guys, I'm sorry about how everything turned out. I wish, you know, you could have seen everything in real time. That certainly would have been more exciting than this. But, you know, we move forward, right? We go on. And again, I was able to save some money. I was able to work on my challenges and start my travel savings binder. So I'm happy about that. So all in all, it was a good time to do a cash stuffing. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all are doing well. Take care, everybody, okay? And I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye.